That was one of the most impressive things we've seen.
We are going through a chocolate museum.
It's crazy, it's incredible.
He just pops up in his sleigh, chats for a while. I loved it.
Okay, I'll let Lauren explain how this travel day curse happened on a day that we seriously could not have been easier. Lauren, take it away.
All right, so to begin, we've stopped now twice for mechanical issues, and the train stopped, and we're very close to the Osnabrück station. Now our connecting train takes off in 15 minutes. And they just said on the intercom that we're stopping again for another technical difficulty that they have to fix. So it's more than likely that we're gonna miss our connection, which is frustrating. So we're just gonna hope that we can
Get moving here.
get moving, or this train is going to Berlin. I don't know if they make a stop in Hamburg or if we could just stay on. I just don't want to be stuck in Osnabrück. I don't even know.
All right, positive vibes. If they get it moving in the next few minutes, then we can run to the platform and we'll probably be fine. So
Yeah.
we'll let you know. Well, if we look stressed, when you see us next, we didn't make it. If we look out of breath, we probably made it.
A few moments later.
Okay, so the good news is that the train that we thought we missed is delayed half an hour, so it kind of works out. My fingers are crossed. I'm not sold yet until we're sitting down in our seats. This is a huge room compared to what we've had. There's even a couch. What a gloomy day. It is. Just so rainy, and it's one of those days where you could just see the darker clouds overhead. So
1 hour later.
The sun is starting to come out.
I don't know what I was doing. Yay! I felt the need to do that. But yes, it's good news.
Are you ready to go explore Deutschland?
I am ready to explore Hamburg. We're here for 2 days, so today we'll go explore. I think at night there's some really beautiful Christmas areas, so we'll check those out.
Cool.
How about you?
I'm very excited. Germany is one of the places that I've been most looking forward to. We're here for the holidays, for both holidays actually. We don't want to give too much away, but there was a slight change in our route. So we'll be in Berlin for Christmas, but then we'll be somewhere else in Germany for the new year, with Prague in between. So yeah, I think it's time to get back out there and really just make the most of the cities that we're traveling in. And we don't have to worry about filming here because there won't be half-naked women in every other window.
So our first few impressions of Hamburg is we're really impressed. It's very clean, first of all, and it is beautiful. It's definitely more modern, feels like a bigger city. But we had things that we didn't really love in Amsterdam, and coming here it's like quite the opposite. So that's nice, it's refreshing. Now we're heading to something that we got tickets to before, like Brian said. It's just a little small thing, but we're excited to show you.
And by little small thing, we literally mean a little small thing. Where does one even begin talking about the Miniatur Wonderland? I mean, this place is an absolute feast for the eyes. The video doesn't even do justice, by the way, to the actual scale of these towns and these landscapes. I know that seems backwards because it's a miniature wonderland, but the place is massive, and all of the vehicles, you know, they stayed in their lanes, they followed particular routes, they obeyed traffic laws, and were on different timetables, and just, you know, followed their schedules to a T. There was a control room you can see here managing it all. And there was even a day-night cycle. Every 15 or 20 minutes, the lights would come down for sunset, and then it would be nighttime for 20 minutes. Honestly, all of it was just stunning. This is insanely impressive. There's like a little house fire over here, and there are actually ambulances and fire trucks going to respond. And it just kept going. There were rooms upon rooms upon rooms, and you could spend 20 to 30 minutes in just one room taking in all of the intricacies. Basically, this whole section of the video, you're maybe only seeing 5-10% max of what is available at the Miniatur Wonderland. I mean, just look at this. You have an airport, you have a flight schedule and everything, and the plane even takes off. And the Miniatur Wonderland isn't exclusive to Germany. There are various other countries, locations, famous places like Wembley Stadium, for example, and a few places that you're seeing that you'll see us visit in future videos. Okay, so I don't even know where to begin with that. That was honestly, I think, one of the most impressive things we've seen on this entire trip, which is saying something, but I genuinely mean it. I mean, we knew it was going to be like interesting. That's why we wanted to go, but we could not have expected that it was going to be that intricate, that detailed. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I feel the same way. When you get there, you're like just shocked at how small everything is and the detail. My favorite part by far was there was the beer garden, and I was shocked because the little tiny people who were no bigger than my like pinky nail, their tiny little tiny arms were lifting up and drinking the beer or whatever. It was just, yeah, and like the airport was also a really cool thing. I mean, they thought of everything. Highly recommend. At first I was like, Brian's like, Miniatur Wonderland. I'm like, that doesn't really sound that interesting. Very glad we did it.
Congratulations, Hamburg. You've managed to win us over, and it's only 5 o'clock.
Literally a winter wonderland. Okay, so the first time I tried this was in Luxembourg, and I loved it. It's like hot sangria, so I had to get it here. It's actually like kind of burnt my tongue, but it's so good.
It was so cool to be in Germany for the holidays, just taking in this particular Christmas market. Massive tree, a surprise appearance from one Santa Claus, one Saint Nick, one Father Christmas. Although he sounded a bit scary to me personally.
Also, ich fange damals von vorne. Da ist erst einmal Donner.
That was some of the heaviest rain I think I've ever experienced in December, and now it's slowing down. This whole day, it seems like, I don't know if this is like just a today thing or if Hamburg is always like this, but since we woke up, this city hasn't been able to make up its mind whether or not it wants to rain or not rain. It almost feels like we're back in London, because it kind of had the same thing where it would rain for 5-10 minutes, then it would stop, then it would rain for 5-10 minutes, then it would stop. So anyway.
Wait, we have to talk about Santa.
Oh, creepy Santa?
No, I thought he was awesome. We had seen
Did you not hear how he sounded like?
I know, but we were looking at things to do in Hamburg, and I saw a TikTok of this market with a Santa going by, and I was like, that can't be real. He just pops up in his sleigh, goes up, chats for a while. It was like the most Christmas magic I've seen. I loved it. I know you are weird and didn't like it. I thought it was awesome. It was like the German Christmas. Like, Christmas is such a cool, big thing here. I loved it. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get out of the rain now. I'm over it.
So after the Christmas market, we made our way to a bar called the Bohemian and had a truly one-of-a-kind bar experience. I mean, the drinks here, amazing and so unique.
By far, like, the coolest bar we've ever been to. These drinks are crazy. So I got the Gardener, and he said it's very important to just water the rosemary. And yeah, it's a little, like, plant. Let me try it. It's so cool. Wow. But Brian's is insane. Okay, look at this.
So I got the Lego movie, and it is literally a Lego world, a Lego mug. Like, I get to sit here and just like play with Legos while drinking. It's crazy. It's incredible. Okay, so what do we got there?
So I have Michelangelo, and here is what it is. This is edible paper, a paintbrush, and then this is the drink. And see here, this is, I know this one's mango. One's banana, one's something else, but these are my paints. And he said that as I paint, I dip this in the water, and he says that the paints make like the drink taste better. And then when I'm done, I can eat the paper. Very excited.
So not as elaborate as the Lego movie, but there's a story behind mine. So I was apparently on a pirate ship that there was a battle and we lost, and I'm washed up on shore, but I've got this glass that sort of melted into the rock, and it's a delicious drink that I have to keep me company while I contemplate the fact that I am stranded on an island and probably going to die. A little bit dark, but there you go.
And the bartender like sat with us and told us that story. So Brian's not just making something up. He said, this is your drink. This is what happened. So this is such a cool place.
So that was probably the best bar experience we've had. I mean, the Cauldron in Edinburgh is an exception because that was a full-on experience.
And the whole aesthetic, the vibe of the Cauldron was magical and different.
Sure,
but as
literally
far as,
magical.
As far as just going into a bar and getting drinks, this was our favorite.
Yeah, second to none.
Yeah, the drinks were so fun, and also, like, the waiter that we had, or the bartender, he was so kind, and he gave us this, like, these elaborate stories for each one, and he really played the part. So I would definitely recommend it. It was pricey, but it was so worth it.
Nächste Station, Reeperbahn.
Day 2 in Hamburg, and that is the weather. Constantly raining, and we're just gonna pray it leaves and wait it out so we can go explore for our last day here.
2 hours later.
So we are going to go through a chocolate museum. Here's the catch though. There was nothing available in English today, so we have just I'll actually show you. We have just this downloaded file to help guide us. It'll be an experience. They have stuff available tomorrow, but we leave tomorrow. So yeah, but we're excited and we get to make our own chocolate bar at the very end.
Auch die brauchen wir später für die Verarbeitung. Die wird also auch mit verwendet. Und wenn wir da jetzt mal so reingucken, sehen wir schon, auch wenn da viele noch versteckt sind, dass hier sehr, sehr viele Kerne in der Frucht drin sind. 60 bis 100 Stück. Ne?
So while our chocolate bars were cooling, the tour continued. We got to taste a cacao bean, which was very bitter. Then we went into a room that had dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate being made. So we tried dark chocolate straight from the machine. That was also very bitter, but pretty good. The milk chocolate, still a bit bitter, but it, for the most part, tasted like milk chocolate. And oh, what's this? Another opportunity to add to the Lauren photography counter? That's right. And not just one, but two in this video. Amazing. Okay, and that was the chocolate tour in German.
Completely in German.
Yep.
You know, we didn't really have another choice. It was either we didn't do it or we went through with it, and of course we were still gonna go. We just kind of watched everyone else. We found a couple who were English, and at the very vital part that we needed to know what to do when we were making our own chocolate bars, they helped us. So that was nice. But yeah, overall the experience was really fun. Obviously it would have been better if we could understand everything, but we still took it all in. We tried a ton of chocolate and our own bars, so that's fun.
Yeah, we still have to taste our own chocolate bars, so we'll do that in a little bit. But first we're gonna get some real food in us. We also have to get a pin because, of course, the pin is probably the most important thing of this entire trip. It just occurred to me that I don't think I've updated you guys on the collecting pins thing since the UK, but yeah, the pin collection's still going strong. I just don't keep them on my backpack anymore because one of them broke flying into Porto.
Yeah, and then we leave tomorrow. We hop on a bus to go to Berlin, which is where we'll spend Christmas. So yeah, we'll see you when we, I guess, find the pin. That's where we're going now.
And so yeah, we spent a few more hours walking around, found another Christmas market that was really neat. It was a mall that we had visited the night before, so we went back there for a bit, popped into some other places, found a pin, got some food, and then made our way back to the hotel.
So we're back in our hotel room and we're gonna call it a night, but we want to try chocolate bars with you first. Yeah, tastes just like a chocolate bar. Tastes just like a chocolate bar.
Either way though, a fun experience. It's not every day that you get to create your own chocolate bar. It's not every day that you get to learn how chocolate is made.
In German.
And retain none of the information.
Yeah.
Well, comprehend none of the information. There's nothing to even retain.
Definitely go.
And definitely just come to Hamburg in general. We had zero expectations. Not that we thought it wasn't going to be fun, but we didn't know much about it. That's sort of when I would always think of Hamburg, I would just think of the Beatles. But having been here now, there's so much more. It's a beautiful city. It's a clean city. It feels like a safe city. There just seem to be like these unique, one-of-a-kind experiences, or at least like hard-to-find experiences, like the Miniatur Wunderland, the bar we went to.
The Christmas markets with Santa flying around. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. And the people were nice too. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Berlin has to offer.
I guess we'll just see you in Berlin. There is a massive protest
behind us.
Our hotel is right next to the East Side Gallery.
We are here at the top of the TV tower.